What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy, and this is Demon Slayer Season 4, Episodes 4 and 5. We are at the halfway point in the season, and we're training. I think that's all we're going to do, but I'm enjoying it. It's fun. Yeah, there's been some really good character stuff, so like I'm not mad about it. This has been a nice little arc so far. Let's dive in. If you want that full-length reaction, hit that Patreon. Patreon.com. Wow. Go hit that you gotta hit that Patreon. Patreon.com/nerdynightly for that. But if you don't, stay here because you're already here. This video is about to begin. Great. Miss Hashira, Canada. Why buy a mattress anywhere else? You guys know about the Great Canadian House Hippo? If you don't, look it up. I don't got time to explain shit to you.
君、本当ならもう3回は死んでるよ。
I do love that you can tell the power of a demon slayer by whether or not they have a color to their hair. Like if they're just a little brunette, basically useless. Like if I was a demon slayer, I would buy some dye. Just try and change it up. See if it's a hair color thing.
止まると自分もやられると思って。
Brutal. Real, but brutal.
炭治郎、待ってたよ。
Oh, we're about to get yaoi up in here, aren't we?
何見てんのよ、下っ端が。
時藤くんの春日井ガラスだ。相変わらずひどいこと言うな。
Tokito's Crow has the personality of a girl whose best friends are all catty gay men. I don't know how to explain that, but I feel like you know what I mean.
水は大切に使いなさいよ。お前うるさい。はあ？
You need to shut up.
これは時藤殿。
Oh, what's up, dude?
そのまま動かないで。
That's pretty cool.
戦いに向け、いつも刀を最高の状態にしておきたい。そう申し出たら、親方様から僕の思うようにしたらいいと。
Interesting.
自身のお体にこそ気を使っていただきたいのに。いつも僕たちのことを一番に気にかけてくださるんだ。
I mean, he can't move. All he's got is his thoughts. Brutal.
だって向こうはずっと一人で稽古をつけっぱなしなんだから。
確かに。
ね。
Interesting point of view.
あれでも前に比べたら柔らかい物言いになった気がするんだけど。
He's actually gotten better. This is gonna be more about that little eyeball. Oh, there's so many. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, interesting. I thought the guitar player's power was the Infinity Castle. I didn't think that she would have, like, another ability. Okay, here we go. Sick. That's all we
僕
get?
も混ぜてくださいよ。
Oh, okay.
二人で相手してやるとしよう。
二人なんてずるいな。どうぞ。
Holy shit.
最高だわ。
うるせえ。
Leave the bird alone.
炭治郎が来ました。
あいつか。
そうか。じゃあ徹底的にやっていいってことだな。
Honestly, that's what he wants. Like,
見せてやる。
楽しそうだな。
Tokido's got more faith in Tanjiro
頑張れ
than they do.
炭治郎。
Good luck! Hope you don't die!
そこ動き止まってる。はい。
Oh, fuck, man. They're not getting better. Like, your job is to make them better.
やっぱり緊張感が足りないな。一度真剣で稽古してみようか。
Even Tanjiro's like, what? Why?
時藤君、それ以上はすみません。闇雲にかかってこなかったことは成長かもね。
Might be a sign of growth.
できれば長生きしてほしい。本当にそう思っている。時藤君。
I want you to all live very long lives. That's how I really feel. Oh, that was a... This is the real training here. Come on.
足腰の動きも連動しててバッチリだね。
Let's go.
次の柱のところに行っていいよ、炭治郎。
もういいの？
The little flowers.
だって炭治郎言ったことちゃんとできてるもん。
He's like, the other guys want to beat the crap out of you, so I'm gonna let him have fun. Snake guy? He's excited.
何言ってるの？君たちはダメだよ。打ち込み台が壊れるまで打ち込み稽古しなよ。
落差がすごい。
Yeah, because Tanjiro rocks. Y'all suck.
もし俺が勝ったら大使のみんなへの口調を少しだけ優しくする。で、どうかな？
Is he gonna have a competition with everyone? I guess not Tengen.
僕には勝てないよ。
お前、いいやつだな。
You say that now, he's about to get his ass kicked. Is it like distance?
どうせ炭治郎は一回も勝てないから。
そんな一回くらい。
時藤殿の勝ち。
He's the mist Hashira. Wind? That's like adjacent. Holy shit, he's just making actual planes here. Jesus. After they defeat Muzan, I think Tokido's gonna go on to be a Wright brother and invent flight.
負けた。
Defeat.
紙飛行機は自信あるんです。俺も村で一番になったことありません。
Are paper plane competitions a big thing in Japan? Like, I've never had one, ever. Like, the idea of competing against the town seems odd to me.
今度こそ。
Bird's so mean. That's fun.
鬼仏寺無惨が太陽を克服した禰豆子を狙う。
Where is Nezuko? Oh, I think she's at the Butterfly Mansion, right?
今禰豆子には俺がとても信頼する人が一緒にいてくれてるからね。
Oh, his master's watching over her. Okay. That guy definitely dies this season, right?
必ずみんなで鬼仏寺を倒そう。
Okay, Tokido. If you say so. Is there a post-credit scene? I think there is. Okay. Yeah, enjoyed the episode. That's fun. I like Tokido. How many more Hashira are there? Do they each get one episode, I'm guessing, right? Because there's what? 3 more episodes and then the finale of the season. And we gotta do Love Hashira, Stone Hashira, Wind Hashira, Snake Hashira. We're not gonna get to them all. There's no way. Oh, no, we could. I think it's just those 4 left. Because we've already done Tengen, we've already done our trial with the water guy, we've already done Tokido. Am I forgetting about a... Oh, Butterfly Hashira's not doing it because she's doing science shit. Yeah. So I think we have one more episode per Hashira. I wonder who's next. Oh, Snake. Snake Guy's next. This show, man. I'm enjoying this arc. It's a little repetitive. And I'm curious if the stakes of this arc ever get raised. Like, is it just training for the next 4 episodes? I mean, it's really like 5 episodes because the finale's, what, 2... It's like, 40 or 50 minutes. Oh, she's next.
蜂蜜のいい香りがします。
お、わかっちゃった。そうなの。
You found me out.
バター？パンケーキ？紅茶はかろうじて。
He doesn't know what butter is?
パンケーキ。
All right. Let's get into the next episode. That was fun. I enjoyed it. Let's watch the next one. It's time to learn pancake mixing from the Love Hashira.
パンケーキ？紅茶はかろうじて。
Pancake. Let's fucking go. Have you had Japanese pancakes? They are unbelievably next level. And you can get like half decent ones in Toronto. But when you're actually there, I had Japanese pancakes in Tokyo that made me think that other foods were just wrong. I had this experience. I get it.
そうです。
超絶美味しいでしょ。
At what point does she attack him?
炭治郎くん、食べたらこれに着替えてくれる？
What are we doing? Feeding him pancakes is one thing. Look, he works hard. He can have some carbs. Dressing him in a maid costume? Is this the weird, like, kinky episode in season 4? The unnecessary kink? I like to think that Tanjiro's moved on, but Zenitsu is still running, because the Hashiras know he needs to grow the fuck up. They still got him doing laps around that fucking mountain. Oh, they're ballet tights. Okay. Let's go, Tanjiro. That poor bird.
ハグしてハグしてほぐしまくりましょうね。
This is weird, right? It's a little weird.
いくよ。
That happened to me. Oh my god, this is trauma.
はい。炭治郎くんもやってみようか。
This is the trauma of my youth, you guys. Wait, this is the ballet classes I took as a child. Oh no, I'm just watching my childhood play out in front of me. All the sword stuff, I don't know anything about that, but ballet?
よろしくお願いします。
黙れ、殺すぞ。
His legs shaking from the flexibility training.
パンロジ様からお手紙です。イグラさん、お元気ですか？とっても可愛いの。
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
しょっぱなからとてつもなく嫌われている。
お前の稽古はこれだ。
Do the muscle What the fuck?
お前にはこの障害物を避けつつ太刀を振るってもらう。
He's fucking crazy.
まあそうだな。弱い罪、覚えない罪。
I mean, with Hashira like these, who needs demons, you know?
あの速さで大使たちの間を正確に振り抜けるなんて。
やってみろ。
Oh no. This is gonna go so poorly. Destroy. This is weirdly good training. Like, I get the purpose of the exercise.
これじゃどうしようもない。
They're not tied, you just gotta go for it.
イグロさんを相手に大使たちを気にしてちゃ
It's an important lesson. Because they're gonna go to the Infinity Castle and you're not gonna be able to save everyone. And you're gonna have to make some strong choices.
このかわいそうな大使たちの間を縫ってイグロさんの攻撃が来るこれ本当にやばい
It's brutal, but it's effective.
するんだもん
呪い
持ってるのは同じ木刀なのに
It's that snake breathing.
た時の仲間の心の声
It's a wooden sword. Give him a couple of smacks. You know what I mean? What's the worst that happens? Maybe a chip a tooth.
正確な立ち筋で刀を触れないと大惨事だ
That's actually really good. That's a good joke.
やるか俺たちもそうだな
Let's go, team.
これ傷にしみるだろうな
Oh, it's gonna sting so good. Get in.
せーの
I love that feeling. I know it's crazy, but like, oh, when you're beat to shit from dance and you go into the hot bath and it hurts so good.
呪い呪すぎる
Oof.
どうした走るだけかノロマ
Oh man, you might want to drain that above your eye.
今までにない正確な立ち筋で打ち込めるようになってきた
Gotta enter that Zen state, not see the boys, you know? You gotta leave the boys behind.
攻撃を避けて
I love the animation of this. It looks real.
方からも攻撃できる
Okay.
攻撃が当たりイグロさんの羽織の裾を訓練終了と言われるありがとうございました
Wait, he's done?
さっさと死ねっこを見かす慣れ慣れしく甘露寺と喋るな
最後まで嫌われていて悲しかった
Oh my god, what a loser. Don't talk to Conroji like your friends. Ugh.
ああ、あそこ右ね
What?
命に関われ殺される
Is it Stone Boy? Oh, no. The Wind Hashira.
うるさい運べ
あ、はい
I was enjoying the show. I was having fun with it. I don't know that I've ever seen anything where I disliked a character's presence on the show as much as this show and Zenitsu.
俺はてめえを認めてねえからな
全然大丈夫です
That's
俺もあ
fine.
なたを認めてないので禰豆子刺したんで
That's fine, because fuck you too.
いい度胸だ
I mean, at this point, Tanjiro's been stabbed through the bottom of his jaw. He's been carved up in multiple places. He's been attacked by fire, gravity, electricity. I don't know what more you could do to him. You know?
一瞬でも気を抜いたら大怪我して治療に逆戻りだ
This seems like a great way to train people. I can see why this would work and make them better at their job.
待ってくれよ兄貴
ケンヤの声
話したいことがあるんだ
Oh, shit.
俺には弟なんていねえいい加減にしねえと慣れ慣れしく話しかけてんじゃねえぞ
I'm sorry, Genya. That's rough.
心底どうでもいいわ。うせろ。
What an ass.
鬼を食ってまで戦ってきたんだぜ。
What?
てめえ鬼を
Hmm. Let's go!
やめてください。
Is he Godzilla? Like,
殺すのは簡単だが対立違反だしよ。再起不能にすんだよ。
that makes you a bad person. You know that, right?
ふざけんな。あなたにそこまでする権利ないだろ。
God, the Master got sick and the Demon Slayer Corps really fell apart.
玄也が何を選択したって口出しするな。才があろうがなかろうが。
That's right, Tanjiro. Honestly, Tanjiro should just be in charge. At least he's thoughtful. He's actually bringing everyone together at each of these stops. The fucking Hashira are useless at this. Fuck.
こいつ止めやがった。
Let's go. Whoa! Tanjiro, let's go!
玄也を逃がしてくれ。頼む。バカお前バカ。名前呼ぶな。
Wink, wink. Ah, shit.
炭治郎。
That was cut. He's got razor blades on his socks? What the fuck?
完全に異常者じゃん。気の毒に。俺の兄貴を侮辱すんな。
Great. This is helping.
上から正式にお叱りを受け、風柱との修行は中断の上、接近禁止が命じられた。
Yeah, it's your fault and not his.
品津川兄弟の仲を取り持つことはできなかった。
Oh no, you didn't get beat up by that guy. I'm sure you're gonna be worse off. I don't know.
てかまだ山奥なの。岩柱の家バカじゃないの。
Okay, this is the guy's house I'm most excited for because he actually seems like he's not like a piece of crap. Not that all of them were, but like the Snake and the Wind guy, I'm like, you're not teaching. Like, I get repetition's helpful, but you have to teach them the basics first. You have to give them something. Okay.
日もまた涼しい。ようこそ我が修行場へ。
I am meditating so hard, my clothes are no longer flammable. I meditated until the cotton on my body was not able to catch fire any longer. I understand what this arc's going for, and some of it's been really great, and some of it's not, which is fine. It's more good than bad in this arc, which is an improvement on Swordsmith Village, in my opinion. But this show's idea of what training is really baffles me. Because I don't really get why getting a little bit better generically is what the goal of this is. Like, it's, if you're going to do a whole arc about training, it feels like there should be a goal of it. And maybe there is, and maybe that will be revealed at the end. But it does feel a little bit repetitive as a story for multiple episodes when the Hashiras don't individually bring new information, right? It's not that Tanjiro's not getting better. The show is... Oh, did I fucked that up. Oh, that sucks. The show is telling me Tanjiro's getting better, right? Which is great. He is getting better, but I feel like the purpose of him going to multiple people should be that there is a thing he's getting better at. And not just that, like, the Wind Hashira is better than the Mist Hashira, so he has to work his way up to the Wind Hashira. But the Mist Hashira fought the Wind Hashira and the Snake Hashira at the same time. And so it feels like they should have individual pieces of information that they're imparting, like things that they're very strong at. And I guess, like, the Snake Guy was doing accuracy and speed, and Tengen had them running a lot for, like, cardio, and the Love Hashira was flexibility, which you can't do in a day. Like, flexibility just takes years. Like, it's just not something that it's just not, you can't do a week of flexibility training and change your body. It's just not how shit works, right? And so the knowledge that they're imparting in 3 or 4 days is fine, I guess. It doesn't feel like there's like you need to learn this thing that I can actually give you that will actually help. And so, like, this show leans so hard in this arc on character moments, because the training is just kind of meaningless. You know what I mean? It's fun, like, it's well animated. The animators do a great job. They make it beautiful. But he's just kind of like, he's better now. How, I don't really know, but he is better. Like, he can fight the Wind Hashira now, so, like, he is better. Something happened in those 4 days. And so this episode, where the character stuff wasn't as strong as the previous 3 episodes, which I thought did have great character work in them, because the show's kind of leaning on that, this episode just felt weaker, because the character stuff was a little rough, in my opinion. And so after, I thought we had 3 episodes there where, like, the character stuff was really interesting. I was really enjoying what we were doing. I liked the direction a lot of these relationships were going in. Zenitsu wasn't in them, which is just the best. This one, it felt choppier. And, like, the Snake Hashira and the Wind Hashira are just too similar. Like, there just wasn't enough difference between the two of them. Everyone just is beating the crap out of everybody. And, like, yeah, maybe they're getting better. I don't know. Like, it's a weird. This episode was kind of weird, and, like, some of the jokes are funny, I guess, but it just feels like the show should be moving towards a finale. Like, it feels like the show should be taking things more seriously, and this episode felt like it was, like, really absurd. We're still talking about the fact that he eats demons. We're still not getting to why that like, what is that taboo? Does it matter? Why does it give him superpowers? There's only 6 more things in this show, right? There's 2 20-minute episodes of television, there's a 40-minute episode of television, and then there's 3 movies. Genya's demon eating thing feels like it doesn't fucking matter to the main plot of the next 6 things. It feels like we need to get Tanjiro to the point where he can fight Mizan Kubutsuji in 6 things, which is not, it just isn't much, right? It's not a lot of runway for this show to have left. And to still have these, like, big question mark things, like, what is going on with fucking Genya? And like, look, maybe it's handled in one of the movies, and maybe why he eats demons, how that gives him powers, it just doesn't matter. It just feels like a very weird world thing that doesn't fit the rest of the world building of the show. I don't know. I was really enjoying it for 3 episodes. This one was a little bit all over the place, and I feel like it wasn't as strong. It didn't have, like, the tonal kind of balance that the previous 3 episodes had. It felt chaotic. And some of it's fun, and some of it's really well animated. The snake fight, when they transition to the woods, the, like, sepia tone kind of mix art style of that was really cool. But, like, again, like, the Hashira are just fucking massive egos, training poorly so that they can feel good about themselves, but they're not doing a good job. Like the Tengen did a good job of training, and I guess maybe Tokido did, but only because fucking Tanjiro basically forced him to, right? Like, Tanjiro is doing all of the bonding work that you want the teachers to at least be thinking about. It's weird. It's really weird. And I guess they're trying to... I think the show is trying to prop Tanjiro up as having a purpose in this when he isn't strong enough to have a purpose in this. You know what I mean? Like, everyone else is so much stronger and faster than him that taking the time to train him is almost a waste, but he's the one who's good at getting people to bond. So the show's like leaning on that so that it feels like he matters. But in leaning so hard in that one way on making Tanjiro feel like he matters, it makes everyone else kind of just incompetent, which is not my favorite way to build a character up. If you have to tear every other character down to build a character up, I don't think it's as strong as building a character up and allowing the other characters to also be somewhat good at that thing. It's harder, it takes more work, right? It takes more time, but we're in season 4 of the show. Like, I feel like we had the time. There was time in this show for some of the Hashira to not just be the worst. And they still are. Like, it's really interesting. And not all of them, right? Like, the love Hashira is great. She's very sweet. Her lessons are kind of pointless at this point. Like, if you're not already flexible at this point, you're not going to get flexible in time to fight Mizuku. Sorry, it's too late. You know what I mean? Like, you got the fights, unless the fight's in like a year and this is flexibility training you're going to do for that full year, it's not going to change now. You can't get your splits overnight. But and like Tokido's better when Tanjiro's there to tell him to be better, I guess. I don't know. It was a weird one. I think that I mentioned the repetition of it. I think I'm starting to feel the repetition of it. I'm like, yeah, I get it. We're training. We are that is all we're doing. 3 more episodes. And then, who knows when the movies are coming out. Wild. This show's almost over. That's crazy. It feels like I've been watching the show for forever. But it hasn't been that long, and now it's almost over. And it's a mixed bag, y'all. That's the thing about Demon Slayer, right? It's a mixed bag. There is some of the best animation you'll ever watch, some incredible fights to incredible music, and there are some straight up flop scenes that just completely take you out of it. And I think that like the people who love Demon Slayer don't mind that variance as much. I think the people who like, I think if you're like me and you feel that variance really strong pulling you in and out of the show, it is a different experience. But I like, if someone was like, I fucking love Demon Slayer, I'd be like, yeah, I get it. Like, I understand why. I don't not get why people love this show. I do. I like it. I enjoy. Sometimes I really like it. I never really love it. Mugen Train maybe. I think Mugen Train's really good. I think Mugen Train's the best of this show. Still, I think that Rengoku and Tanjiro in that arc are the most interesting version of the like Hashira and mentee relationship. And honestly, I think this would be better with Rengoku in it, right? I feel like this arc is missing an adult who can be in charge. No one's in charge, right? It's just sort of random. The training is just whatever the Hashira feel like, right? And it needs someone, it needs a Rengoku. And I thought the Stogen guy was going to be more of this, but he's not really paying attention, right? Nobody's paying attention. And it is a problem I have with anime in general, is that to go for comedy in things like this sometimes, it does feel like no one's paying attention. Like the characters in the world are just letting things happen because it will be funny to the audience. Even though someone should have stepped in and been like, hey, what is the point of this? That doesn't happen because it's not the real world, right? Interesting. Yeah, I liked the Snake in the Wind Hashira way more before this episode. Until they were just like, I'm just going to hit you. You're slow. Great. How do I get faster? But you're slow. I'm just going to hit you every day until your injuries pile up. And you actually do get slower because that's how the human body works. And now I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, they're just bad at this. All right. Well, that sucks. It's a shame Tokido didn't just keep training Tanjiro because that was actually like beneficial to him. I need to stop. If you like the video, like, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave me comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is the Love Hashira. I can't remember everyone's name in the show. Sorry, but it's you. I think we're the only woman in the episodes. If you want to follow me around the internet, you can. I'm at nerdynightly. As always, do something nerdy tonight.